The, the Ahmadiyya Muslim Prize for Advancement of Peace is presented by the community to an individual or an organization for their services to peace. This will be our 9th award for the deserving candidates, and this year we're honored to award the work of Dr. Lionid Roshal, who is a distinguished pediatrician from Moscow. Dr. Roshal is also an expert for the World Health Organization and the chairman of international charity fund to help children in disaster and wars. Dr. Roshal has been leading the emergency surgery and children's trauma department of Moscow's Pediatric Scientific Research Institute since 1981. In 2003, he took over Moscow's Institute for Children's Emergency Service, emergency surgery, which is currently treating 60,000 children a year. Dr. Roshal ensures that all children should get medical help for free, and his international emergency teams help children across the world and has assisted at sites of natural disasters and conflicts in Egypt, Japan, Georgia, California, India, Palestine, Afghanistan, and Turkey, as well as in combat zones in Romania, Yugoslavia, Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Israel, and Chechnya. Dr. Roshal is critical of all governments downplaying the casualty numbers in conflict and is a promoter of human rights. He holds a professor degree and has authorized over 200 scientific papers and 7 books. He's also the chairman of the World Association for Disaster and Emergency Medicine and member of the Human Rights Commission under the President of Russia Federation. Dr. Roshal has been recognized for his work, including the Order of Courage, Russian of the Year, and Doctor of the World. We are honored to award him the Ahmadiyya Muslim Peace Prize for the advancement of peace, and Dr. Roshal's pressing duties meant he could not attend in person tonight, but his personal representative and international director, Ms. Angelina Axlikia, has traveled all the way from Moscow to receive the award on behalf of Dr. Roshal. I would now request His Holiness to kindly present this award on behalf of Dr. Roshal.
Thank you. Yes, please.
Dr. Roshal couldn't join us, but he has sent a video message which will now be played to the convention.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am not a young man anymore, but I am not too old either. Over the years, I had time to reflect on different religions and their impact on the life of humans. And what was my conclusion? I have arrived to the following simple idea. There are no bad religions. Each religion is good in its nature. Unfortunately, there are individuals who abuse religion in order to achieve their own goals. It is important that religions should unite, but we see the opposite today. Instead of bringing people together, they divide them. Even those belonging to the same religion generally may be found to war against each other. I cannot comprehend the current state of affairs when Sunnis and Shias kill each other. When fellow believers in Gaza and Palestine fail to find common ground, or Catholics and Protestants being at odds with each other. Sadly, I could continue with these examples. It is not good. Naturally, top figures of each religious groups have a significant impact. More peacefulness is needed. Doing good is necessary. We must eradicate evil. We must eliminate hatred that spoils relationships. There is a need for religions to become kind, and instead of separating people, to facilitate understanding between them. I wish you health and prosperity. May the Lord be with you.
Dr. Roshal's representative, Ms. Angelina Alexieva, has travelled all the way from Moscow to be with us this evening, and I would invite her to say a few words. Ms. Angelina Alexieva.
Your Holiness, members of Ahmadiyya Muslim community, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, Dr. Roshal could not be present at the ceremony today, and he asked me to say some kind words to you. Thank you for awarding him his prize of Ahmadiyya Muslim Prize for the Advancement of Peace. A person who really deserves it. It's very important for everybody to make every possible effort to strengthen worldwide peace in his own way. As you have heard, journalists of the world called him children's doctor of the world, and it's true, because his idea was to help injured children, victims at national and technological disasters, at war conflicts, at terroristic acts, to help them in the best way. And his idea was to send at the site of disaster, specialists in pediatrics to help children, because in most cases, such help is provided by adult specialists, and it's a difference. So, as statistics has shown later, he was right. And with such an approach, when mobile team of pediatric specialists arrives at the site of disaster, when many children are injured, their work helps to significantly reduce mortality and mobility rate, disability, rate of amputations in limbs, amputation of limbs in children. And you understand how important it is for the growing person. Dr. Roshal and his mobile team were in many countries of the world, and where different nations, people of different religions live. And his guiding idea is to provide medical aid to children victims, irrespective of political or religious views of their parents. From time to time, he was on both sides of the conflict area, like, for example, in Caucasus, in Middle East, in Yugoslavia, and in other countries. Sometimes even he was imprisoned by one side of this. Dr. Roshal is a devoted opposer to war and stands up for peaceful coexistence of different people and religions in the world. Dr. Roshal has come to the decision to hand his award to a charitable fund which helps children with severe consequences of brain traumas and spinal traumas. In conclusion, allow me to wish you on behalf of Dr. Roshal, Your Holiness, you all present here, good health and prosperity. Thank you.